Get ready for an unforgettable experience at the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Join us as we bring together all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under one banner for 4 days of powerful brotherhood and sisterhood.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I subscribed, they don't know how I did it. Got it.
Day 1 kicks off with the Roundtable of Truth podcast featuring Captain of 13,000 Mauaquai. Also, we will be having a breakfast and sip event at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Then, we will be having scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then later, we will be having game night. On August the 2nd, we will be having a street teaching and a food and clothing giveaway at the Detroit Transit Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then you can join 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana for a powerful discussion. Are demons real and are they among us? From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. After that, we will be having late night activities at our bar on 21530 Gratiot Avenue. On August the 3rd, we will be visiting the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And join us at the Action Impact Gun Range from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We having an album release party at Flood's Bar and Grill for none other than Captain of 13,000 of Clyde Abarai. Then, last but not least, we will be having the 7th annual Midwest Barbecue at Chandler Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is not like any other barbecue you ever been to. Bring your children, bring your family and friends. It's free food and it's a safe environment.
It's rolling on it. What is it?
Also, get you a room at our hotel for special rates. Book now for a comfortable stay close to all of the action.
Purchase your tracks today.
Support the Midwest Fire Weekend by donating to our GoFundMe. Visit the GoFundMe link in the description or scan the QR code to make a difference.
Boston, it made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage to?
We getting ready to have a Midwest Fire Weekend.
Then the ISUPK Chicago coming at you once again to let you know about the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Came to speak to you about some events we're having in Detroit, Michigan. Fire Weekend, Thursday, August 1st to Sunday, August 4th.
Inviting all single blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to our Midwest Fire Weekend.
And you know what it is. It's that time of the year again. It's the Midwest Fire Weekend, hosted by Captain 13,000 Mauaquai, August 1st through the 4th.
Real ISUPK Kentucky here to invite every so-called black, Hispanic, and North American Indian to the Midwest Fire Weekend, Detroit, Michigan, August 1st through the 4th.
Tune into the Midwest Fire Weekend from August 1st to the 4th.
Don't miss out on this incredible event. Join us for the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Visit www.isupk.com or scan the QR code for more information.
claim to be a part of the quote-unquote Hebrew Israelite movement. The ISUPK, under commanding General Yohana, we stand alone.
Okay.
We are not, we put that disclaimer on all our videos. We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group or organization because we don't believe the same thing they believe. Now, as far as the approach and yelling at white people, we do believe that every response is measured.
Okay.
So now when you see a video of somebody coming up and somebody's, just how you came up respectful, has anybody disrespected you at all?
No. And I'm glad I met you guys. Yeah.
Every response is measured. You know, if somebody came up and was disrespectful, they're going to get a measured response.
Okay.
You know, we're not a violent organization, but we believe in self-defense. That's our American right. I'm sure you understand that for sure.
Well, and the thing is, too, I thought, if I meet a group like I just described, I still wanted to go up to them and say, hey, guys, you know what? I looked into this. I know you guys are the real Israelites, but I think people are going to have a hard time listening to your message because of your approach. But
we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, your leech ass, lil' fame, I'm on war, got the same, for wrong. For wrong, these people. For wrong. I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, nigga. For wrong. Pussy ass, purple ass niggas, man. For wrong. They get your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You damn scared rag, coward ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, yeah, young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. All these niggas run down hate, but tell them zip it lip. Cause you a dumb ass, scared ass boy, little body bitch. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know, nigga, don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. But you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with it damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line, nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, a little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big rank, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste. We vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, your leech ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, got the same, for wrong. For wrong, yeah, for wrong. I tell them, nigga, for wrong. You get your shit together, nigga, for wrong. Work it. I'ma do this shit till I write, you little body bitch. I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all the zock, you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on your thought, little body bitch. And I'ma stay determined like the guys, you little body bitch. And I'm so cold like a bun, you little body bitch. And I'm a warrior like Dan Gabor, you little body bitch. And my aim like not a zock, you little body bitch. Need a princess purple, little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got be right, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste. We vibe, we lay, we purple, we gay, your leech ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Hey, hey. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. I can tell you what it feels like when them problems kicking in. I call it real life. Now I'm feeling trapped. Who can I trust? Second guessing everything. Who can I love? I remember sleeping on the floor, ready for whatever. I was sleeping by the door. I was down bad, didn't want no one to know. I was on my own, didn't have nowhere to go. Everything I seen was a test. I was born to be a soldier, nothing less. This is the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. All black is the uniform. Soldier dead and gone, I'm forever pouring liquor for him. Try me on my brothers, and I'll be moving bodies for him. Came up out the struggle and maintained through the storm. Niggas dying for dead presidents, fucking up their residence. White man dirty tricks, they call that shit politics. Vagabonds, and they some natural born lunatics. That what they is. They shut you down when you speaking truth. It black boots when you in the truth. It black boots when you in the truth. This is the life that I chose, nigga. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
Get ready for an unforgettable experience at the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Join us as we bring together all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under one banner for 4 days of powerful brotherhood and sisterhood.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it.
Day 1 kicks off with the Roundtable of Truth podcast featuring Captain of 13,000 Mauaquai. Also, we will be having a breakfast and sip event at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Then, we will be having scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then later, we will be having game night. On August the 2nd, we will be having a street teaching and a food and clothing giveaway at the Detroit Transit Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then you could join 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana for a powerful discussion. Are demons real and are they among us? From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. After that, we will be having late night activities at our bar on 21530 Gratiot Avenue. On August the 3rd, we will be visiting the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And join us at the Action Impact Gun Range from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We having an album release party at Flood Bar and Grill for none other than Captain of 13,000 of Clyde Albright. Then, last but not least, we will be having the 7th annual Midwest Barbecue at Chandler Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is not like any other barbecue you ever been to. Bring your children, bring your family and friends. It's free food and it's a safe environment.
If I'm ain't on it, what is it?
Also, get you a room at our hotel for special rates. Book now for a comfortable stay close to all of the action.
Purchase your tracks today.
Support the Midwest Fire Weekend by donating to our GoFundMe. Visit the GoFundMe link in the description or scan the QR code to make a difference.
Boston, it made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. ISUPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage to?
We getting ready to have a Midwest Fire Weekend.
Then the ISUPK Chicago coming at you once again to let you know about the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Came to speak to you about some events we're having in Detroit, Michigan. Fire Weekend, Thursday, August 1st to Sunday, August 4th.
Inviting all single blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to our Midwest Fire Weekend.
And you know what it is. It's that time of the year again. It's the Midwest Fire Weekend, hosted by Captain 13,000 Marquardt, August 1st through the 4th.
Real ISUPK Kentucky here to invite every so-called Black, Hispanic, and North American Indian to the Midwest Fire Weekend, Detroit, Michigan, August 1st through the 4th.
Tune into the Midwest Fire Weekend from August 1st to the 4th.
Don't miss out on this incredible event. Join us for the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Visit www.isupk.com or scan the QR code for more information.
Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids devoutness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written. The men above me shout, Yasha. And all the warriors be like, Yasha.
Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could do all it out and them never fake news. Notice I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have feel good, girl, them lazy. She never did a pictures, I rate it. Never did a pictures, half naked. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures, half naked. Never did a pictures, R-rated. Me never did a piggy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. I know every girl a wife material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not even put the milk in the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in and no Mercedes. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl when don't lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy donate it? I rate it. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a fi give her things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but he waste gal a pull her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby, no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could do all it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Maybe that I know you though. Sure, I rate it. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures half naked. Never did a pictures R-rated. Me never did a piggy RB things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. One wish.
Get ready for an unforgettable experience at the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Join us as we bring together all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under one banner for 4 days of powerful brotherhood and sisterhood.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it out.
Day 1 kicks off with the Round Table of Truth podcast featuring Captain of 13,000 Mauquai. Also, we will be having a breakfast and sip event at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Then, we will be having scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then later, we will be having game night. On August the 2nd, we will be having a street teaching and a food and clothing giveaway at the Detroit Transit Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then you can join 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana for a powerful discussion. Our demon is real and are they among us? From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. After that, we will be having late night activities at our bar on 21530 Gratiot Avenue. On August the 3rd, we will be visiting the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And join us at the Action Impact Gun Range from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We having an album release party at Flood's Bar and Grill for none other than Captain of 13,000 of Clyde Albright. Then, last but not least, we will be having the 7th annual Midwest Barbecue at Chandler Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is not like any other barbecue you ever been to. Bring your children, bring your family and friends. It's free food and it's a safe environment.
If only know that what is it?
Also, get you a room at our hotel for special rates. Book now for a comfortable stay close to all of the action.
Purchase your tracks today.
Support the Midwest Fire Weekend by donating to our GoFundMe. Visit the GoFundMe link in the description or scan the QR code to make a difference.
Boston, it made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. ISUPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage to?
We getting ready to have a Midwest Fire Weekend.
The ISUPK Chicago coming at you once again to let you know about the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Came to speak to you about some events we're having in Detroit, Michigan. Fire Weekend, Thursday, August 1st to Sunday, August 4th.
Inviting all single blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to our Midwest Fire Weekend.
And you know what it is. It's that time of the year again. It's the Midwest Fire Weekend hosted by Captain 13,000 Mauquai. August 1st through the 4th.
Real ISUPK Kentucky here to invite every so-called black, Hispanic, and North American Indian to the Midwest Fire Weekend, Detroit, Michigan, August 1st through the 4th.
Tune into the Midwest Fire Weekend from August 1st to the 4th.
Don't miss out on this incredible event. Join us for the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Visit www.isupk.com or scan the QR code for more information.
Good night.
How coming in? Y'all could hear me too well?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, boy, we stopped tonight, boy. We stopped from left to right tonight, boy.
Not
Ain't no glitching over here now,
Not as I'm looking like an action figure next to him, man. So.
Box next to you. We usually do hold it down for Commander Johnny. How the hardest working manager girl give my hand. Preparing for that Detroit Midwest Fire weekend is going to be insane. You know what I mean? That Midwest weekend is always be Tawab. You know what I mean? If you never ever get to go check it out, please. It always is Tawab. All the cookouts is always good. You know, Atlanta kicked it off this year. And from what I heard, Atlanta was, MEAT. Mm-hmm. If you can't spell, it's too bad. MEAT. And not in the shambles either. We ain't dying in the shambles either. It was to watch. So y'all go keep it up. You all know the usual suspects, of course. We are Captain Nasta holding on Carolinas inside. Yeah, Captain Nasta. I've been stalking to come on the show for the longest. Nasta has handled him in.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, he's sitting down there. There's a bear trap attached to his ankle. That's on that. He put a bear trap right by the truck. The truck door. Trying to go to get back to Slade and clamp his ankle.
That's right.
That'll be honor.
That's right.
You know what I mean? After, of course, we have Captain Ash holding it down from DC. Over DC holding it down. Yeah, I mean, one with probably the most glorious silver beard in Israel.
Yeah.
It looked like an AI generated. Glorious, brother. You know what I mean? Officer Kazaka Iman holding down DC always on the inside. And Officer Spapiala holding it down Trinidad. We're going to get it. Yeah, I mean, we're going to make sure there's no glitching over here.
That's right.
There's going to be no glitching. Y'all could be glitching. We're going to be glitch proof up in here.
That's
right. The rest of y'all in the world, damn. Y'all can't handle a little outage. Not even a little bit. You know what I mean? So I don't know, where y'all want to start? What y'all feeling to kick off with?
Oh, man.
Hey, Salaka, Captain, do you want to talk about that Thomas Matthew?
Yeah, we could go there if you want to.
Yeah.
We could try that one. Which number is that?
There's some other big gospel. Was it? There's another
number one.
Yeah, that's number one.
Okay. All right, let's go. Whichever one you want, whichever one you think. Or even if this one ain't that big, I know they probably ain't gonna take up as much time. We could definitely start with it and then move on. Hold on, don't tell me I froze up.
Yeah, you froze, sir.
Oh, so y'all can hear me, but you just can't see me.
Yeah, loud and clear.
All right, let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. Bear with me one.
Can I go ahead and read the story, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. I just can't change nothing on the screen or nothing right now.
Okay, Kawakan. Thomas Matthew Crooks hid rifle in advance of Trump rally sniper attack. Secret Service source says, Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Thomas Matthew Crooks, the 20-year-old would-be assassin who opened fire on former President Donald Trump's Pennsylvania campaign rally Saturday, hid the weapon in advance, according to a Secret Service source. It was not immediately clear where he hid it. However, by the time agents spotted him on the roof, so like this, come on. So like I said, this story got some pop-ups on it.
No sweat, no sweat. I think I'm back a little bit now. What to do now?
Yep, you back, sir.
Okay, more sign, Craig. I'm trying to get this thing moving. So wow.
By the time
you need me to pull up. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I got it, sir. Salaki, sir.
All right, so what?
Kawakan. By the time agents spotted him on the roof, he was already holding it. We went from golf range finder to AR-15, and now we have to fill in the gap, the source told Fox News. When authorities first observed Crooks carrying a golf range finder Saturday, he was perceived as a person of interest, but not a threat, authorities said Thursday. Rangefinders were not banned from rally events at the time. Authorities are expected to review the list of items that are not allowed. He did not become an official threat until he was seen with a weapon. There were 4 counter sniper teams stationed around the rally, according to the Secret Service. 2 from the agency.
Rangefinders.
I'm not sure, so I can type it in real quick.
Go ahead.
I think that's them like something like a binoculars or something that you look into and they tell you. It's like what spotter use when they for right. I mean for what they call them people? Them snipers. So you know, a sniper, he have a range man, and the range man is the man to basically tell him, yo, to the left, to the right, 100 meters.
I get you.
Sir. Yeah, it's the monoscope, sir.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up right now. Let me see. Hold on. What they say? So the rangefinders was not allowed at the time?
No, it was allowed at the time, sir. But now they're looking to review the policy to not allow it at the rallies. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, but the range. Okay, so they're saying that he had a rangefinder.
Yeah.
Okay. So wouldn't it just be to make sure? Anyway, these oppressors. Like they always ban the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Always want to ban the wrong thing. You know what I mean? They talk about gun control. They want to ban certain things. They want to ban this. They want to ban that. When the rangefinder didn't blow up Trump head.
Right.
I mean, I got to say it, Cap. The rangefinder didn't do nothing, and for all intents and purposes, whichever rifle didn't do anything. It was the usual suspect.
That's right.
A incel oppressor.
That's right.
So, like you, sir, if I may, and what you're saying is so true and so heavy. The fact that major news outlets are saying, like the correspondents are saying, when they first showed this picture, they were even the white people at the rally were saying he looks like the typical school shooter. That's what they said on mainstream news channels. The correspondents said it, and white people at that rally they interviewed, when they said it, he looked like the typical school shooter. So what you're saying, Cap, is it's just too much like right. You don't have to ban rangefinders. You don't have to ban firearms. You should ban the typical suspect. And y'all know what they look like. You understand? Your own people know what they look like according to their own words. It's on the news.
That's right.
Yeah. But they want
from him.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
I was
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say they don't want to what did they do to us? They I forget profile. That's it. They don't want to profile their own people.
That's right.
Because if they had profile this man, Trump would have, he'd have his whole air. You know what I mean?
But that's wild. That's wild, right?
And they were saying they was trying to there was warning them before all of that happened. Like there was several warning from civilians. From civilians. You understand? Not you know what I mean, sideline the Secret Service. You had the police, you had military personnel out there, you had America's finest out there. And one, you know what I mean, school looking shooter got through. It's a waste of time. You know what I mean?
What was Cap? What was they saying? What was they saying that they try to warn?
There was one, like, people saw him climbing on top of the roof.
Okay.
That's
They
right.
saw the man climbing on top of the roof. They saw him with a gun. They saw everything on, you know what I mean? And they were trying to say, "Yo, just point that video is showing people pointing at him while he's on the roof."
It's like, if I could, sir, it was also mentioned that the Secret Service knew that he was there 8 minutes before Donald Trump even went up there and did his speech.
Right.
Actually, man, that's crazy. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, Captain. You remember what I told you about him? You want me to
come
show you
on,
the picture? I'm gonna
please.
show you the picture. Then can I show you the picture?
Yeah, I wonder if I could pull it up. You think I'll be able to find it?
I could do it on my own over here, sir.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on.
Captain Nash is going to give you all a revelation here that's going to absolutely blow your mind. And I know some of us ain't gonna be surprised.
And that one with him with some big Jewish man.
There it is,
So,
right there.
Hold on, I ain't see it come up this now.
No, I think yeah. Oh, shucks.
Oh, yikes. Yikes.
Oh, shucks.
Cap, you saying this is him?
That's him right here. This is when he was a little bit younger. That's him right there.
I thought you was going to show the one when they had him walking with some big some known Jewish person.
Yeah, I need that one. I need that one. But this here, brother, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Mazel tov. Mazel air. We need I need them to do a full dossier on this cat right here. I need a full dossier on this dude right here, not some kind of swept under the rug nonsense. They had to do a full unearthing of him and his ties and everything like that. Treat him like the Kenosha cat. Remember that Kenosha? They went into him seriously. They did a full him, his mother, the weapon, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So like Captain, if I can, right? So as you can see, they always, even their criminals, they always try to humanize them, make them seem like there might be something that they're missing and they didn't get certain attention and this and that. Always trying to humanize them. But that's their mistake. Instead of profiling them, they try to humanize them. Therefore, that's why it's easy for them to come back in behind and say, well, he looked like the typical shooter. But at the same time, you still want to give reason as to why he did it, all the excuses instead of pointing it out for what it is. He committed an act of terrorism at a rally. You know, that's what he exactly did. You know.
Yep.
But you know, they don't want they you know, of course, had it been me, could you imagine had that been me, where would I be at right now? I'd have been under the prison, you know, not under the prison, but I would have dug a special hole for my behind right there that would never see the you know, the light of day ever again. And then everything else would have come out, including how this guy was a monster. How could he do such a thing and this and that? Meanwhile, these typical school shooters, right? They go to your rallies and terrorize you. That's acceptable. You know what I mean? But you know, that's furthermore proof of why we should not join America, because it rubs off, and it rubs off for us the wrong type of way, where we're going to get in trouble. Well, we're gonna get fined and all that, and we should not be doing rallies because it doesn't work. 500, almost 500 years, and in our mind we think it is going to work. So that something one day is gonna change. It's too long for 500 years for that nonsense. I yield.
Yeah, so like you said.
You so right. Go ahead, so
Yeah, and just at the point you all bringing out, I'll say it's so valid right now because now even when like when you're really reading through the article, as you say, he was perceived as a person of interest, but not a threat, authorities say. So now the question is to the authorities. So who really consider a threat? That's why we say you really have to say to our commanding general Yana for enlightening us, holding down this truth and highlighting a point that is very valid for us today, knowing that, as you say, this oppressor, as you say, the devil that the Bible speak about, he is the threat, and this is why it's so important for us today. Silake Sahib.
That's
right. Like who is the threat? That's the question. If
Yeah.
he ain't, who is the threat? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And Captain Oz, you say something so heavy, like if that was one of us, if that was you, where would you be? I want to take it one further. It wouldn't just if that was one of us, it wouldn't just be you. They would take your mother, your father, your children, siblings. They would wrongs everybody up. Anybody who texts you in the last 24 hours is going to the nearest precinct.
And Cap.
Post. So I can go ahead, Cap.
No, I was going to add too. They would have been on the border. They would have been trying to stop them Hispanics from coming across the border with rifles.
They'd have linked you. They'd have put a tape of you singing ABCs in Spanish and say you telling young kids to be terrorists to America, and that's why we need to stop they would have gone so far with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? This dude here, he ain't just do like a mass shooting or something anymore. Like this is an attack on former president and a current presidential candidate. He ain't, I don't know who his mother is, his father is, I don't know what school he went to. All of that ain't come out yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, America, Babylon is going down, man, your hands down, man. Go ahead, Cap.
That's right. Yeah, I was about to say also that this sometimes is quick. There's a video circulating him being in the commercial for that organization called BlackRock. Like they filmed it in the same town that he's from in the same school he attended. Now he didn't have a part to say, but the commercial was, for the betterment of them through BlackRock and so on and so forth. So he's in this commercial, and now again he's in the media because of the act that he has committed. What I want to know, right, is I've seen at least the clips that I saw was they interviewed the former schoolmates and how they said that he was he was basically kept to himself. They interviewed the mother. They interviewed people that knew him and this and this and that, right? But what I want to know is why didn't they bring out the other stuff, like including about the photo that I just brought up here? Why they didn't talk about that? Well, what's going on with that? You know what I mean? Is it because they don't want to stir something? I don't know, but I'm just curious. I'd like to know.
You're right on.
And if I may, so there it is right there. If I may, they're saying too because there's people on the several video clips saying that he was not alone. That there were two other people at a water tower that was behind where Trump was speaking at. There was two other people there. That's what the people that were there saying this. So I don't know why they didn't bring that part out too.
I'm sure he wasn't alone. Somebody fed him that morning. Somebody got him water. Somebody served him coffee. Listen, brother, I want the broad in Starbucks who made his coffee that morning. I'm going that far. I want the delivery truck that delivered the damn syrup for the coffee. I'm going that far with it, brother.
That's
right.
Damn idea. This year is just so ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And okay,
Yes,
listen. I want this teacher. What was you teaching him in school?
Yeah.
Everybody. I want everybody as a suspect right now. Everybody suspected until proven otherwise.
The city council, yes, sir. The city council, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's in charge of that town, the comptroller, whatever they teaching those kids in that town right there, you know, we need to know all that. You know what I mean? So we can
Yep.
teach our kids, don't be like them. Stay away from them. This place is a better place right here, the ISUPK. That's where you need to be. That's what we need to know. We need to know those type of things about our enemy. I mean, of course, we in the truth. We know the level, but our brothers and sisters in the world, they have really no clue. You know what I mean? Without Commander General Hunter teaching our people what we should be looking out for, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna be lost in the sauce like as we is right now. Like you.
Yeah, you. Go ahead, Tom.
It's like, sir, if I could, just wanted to point this out. It's like it also just kind of proves the incompetence of the Secret Service, because this is not supposed to happen. Like, the Secret Service is like one of the top, you know what I'm saying, security in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something like this is not supposed to happen. And, you know, there's going to probably be a lot of conspiracy theorists out there say, oh, it was inside job and this and that. I doubt it was an inside job. I think this was like complete incompetency. This is just something that they let slip up under them. And this is going to continue happening just because Esau, you know, he's just the devil on this earth, sir. Salaki, that's what I want to say.
Now, that's so heavy you say that, brother. So I think Zach was having that conversation last week, and he said that the same thing. Like, because of our high expectation of America through the media and the propaganda and the way they present stuff, if it was one thing the oppressor could do, this white man could sell. He could sell. His commercials is so great. The movies, like, it's selling you an idea that you would believe. I mean, he'll put something together and got you believing it. And it could just be what you're saying, where we expect this place to be airtight because of how well they sell it. And really, it's not airtight at all. It's more, you know, that is, again, the image of the beast. He has power to give to the image of the beast, not the beast, but the image of the beast. So you scared of the image and the reputation and the story, like the boogeyman. The goddamn boogeyman. So I mean, shit, you for sure right, dog, because damn, the broad can't even reholster the damn Glocker. She almost blow off the leg fatter. She almost blow off the thigh meat. Trying to reholster that bitch. Good night.
Man. Yo. I'm the sure one of them ducking behind something.
Brother, that's Secret Service. That's Victoria's Secret Service.
Salakia, ain't no woman guarding me. Salakia, sisters. I mean, ain't no woman guarding me. Salakia. I need you in the kitchen. God that. Yeah. Goddamn cookies. You know what I mean?
That was a rough one. That was a rough one right there.
Salaka, sir. And also, too, the part that to me is that is so diabolical, and how we were just going into how they said he was a person of interest, but he was not a threat. And so many of our people, after the fact, are hearing this, and we see his picture, and so many of you that are watching that are Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you are saying to yourself, how you didn't know? He was, you know, you should be able to look at him and tell. But the reality, the reality is, because of white supremacy, of the white supremacy of Christianity, many of you do this in your everyday lives. Many of you make the assumption that it's safer to be with a white person than it is with a Black person. Many of you make those same type of split-second decisions in your everyday life where you think it's safer to be around white men compared to being around Black, Hispanic, and Native American men. You don't lock your door when white people walk by. You lock your door before when Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans walk by. So don't try to now act like how can the government and the FBI not be on their job, and how can they have not noticed? This is clearly the fits the profile of a killer when you are ignoring the number one killer on the face of the earth. You are ignoring the devil. You're ignoring it. He has shown us since forever that he's the devil, and you're ignoring it. We got all the intel. The Lord gave us the best intel in the Bible, and you ignored the best intelligence report. So
that's right.
That's right.
You done said you done ready riot after every future every future incel who have a gun fetish. You done riot after them, because you so right. I was like, you know, come on, Jack, come on. I mean, he guilty about something wrong with it. Yeah, just something is wrong with this guy right here. Yeah, I mean, but like you said, the propaganda, they'll make us fear, the braids and the, chains and the gold teeth. They'll make us fear that. They'll put that in the media. They'll put, listen, I was watching some interview with the brother who acted as the pimp from Friday, Pinky. About he acted as the also from Dead Presidents.
Clifton Powell.
Say again?
It's like Sir Clifton Powell.
That's him. That's his name. Brother, he said it's so horrible when he goes out in the public because people want to do him violence.
Wow.
Actors he's played. And he said it's like people think he's really like that. He said one guy said, I bet you kill people in real life. And he's like, I'm an actor, but it's like they're so buying into it. And he listen, this is the other thing. He's such a hell of an actor, you believe it. But we buy into that wholeheartedly, but we'll go stand next to Bruce Willis. Or go stand next to Tom Cruise and think they're safe. When brother, I mean, damn. This is the president, and he had enough cojones, he had enough, gall to do it. Like really, the turning of things upside down. It's calling good evil and evil good. And that's the position we definitely in right now.
That's right.
I mean, this place falls. Listen, KMK says, what he said? He had bad acne. I don't think that's acne, kid. I think that's that thing on his lip there. That thing is a mountain, brother. There's something. There's a name for that.
There's something active there.
There's something active. It's not a shooter. There's something active there. It ain't a shooter.
And where you white woman? You white woman, you all need to stop these shooters, active shooters. Jeez. You white woman, come on, man. Give him some. Give him something. Yeah.
Make sure he don't have no energy to climb up nothing.
Jeez. Pour bag over here if you had to do it, but do something. You know what I mean? These men running violent in the streets because of you, white woman. You know what I mean? Do something about it, man. You know what I mean? That's why you brothers leave them white women alone, man. Let them go. They have problems on their hand. You understand? You sisters, leave them. You know what I mean? Them white men alone. Leave them alone. They should tell you. You can't trust none of them. You cannot. The Secret Service tried to trust one, and he almost tear off Trump's head. You understand? Wait till he go do you while you sleeping. If this place goes.
If I could, man, if I could, what you're bringing out so heavy that about especially all these things about the incel, right? And how it's like in society that they're not getting, like a lot of these devils ain't getting none, and you know they're trying to watch dating gurus and all over the internet. The FBI did a study, and they said that the incel group is one of the most threatening groups to look after in the future, as far as for violence, mass shootings. Now you can add assassination attempts to it. Like the FBI already did a study and published it about these incels and that they could possibly be dangerous. When you go back to the one that shot up in California, he said because he wasn't getting no dates or something, and he had a BMW, and he didn't understand why women didn't like him.
Yeah.
And you know, he was effeminate, but he didn't understand. You look at even the one who shot up the church. He said, you know, the white girls are always going after black guys. So it's not going to stop. They ain't fixed the incel problem. Like you giving them the solution, Captain Ayathak Salakia.
Yeah.
But they need to listen to the prophets, man. Because that is like the FBI said, that's going to be the #1 most dangerous group. And guess what? There's a whole group of them marching down Nashville 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So it's a dangerous group. We got to watch that group. Salakia.
Shots fired, fam. Shots fired. Oh, Kapasi is a whole group of them. Damn. No wonder they was coordinated, Kapasi. They had on the same uniform and everything.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. So where you all want to go next?
So, like, you want to talk about the glitch?
Yeah, man. We could go to the glitch that gave America an itch. Everybody was. It was rough yesterday, boy. It was, you know, the airport was bad. You know what I mean? People saw zero in their accounts.
Damn.
Yep.
Good
Hey, so
night.
so I just wanted to look at them too. Shalom, there's a good talk, bro.
That was good. Yeah, man. The glitch. Listen, I don't get a background. I don't get the background with the dares and the runaway Teslas because I think people now was looking for that whole breakdown of society because the computers failed.
Hey, Salaki, you said something heavy at the start of the show about that glitch, and it was just a small inkling of time, and everything got chaotic. Imagine when the whole thing really shut down. How
I'm trying
much
to tell
more
you.
we're gonna see? And the ill part is our people aren't even ready for that. You know what I mean? Heck, everybody ain't really ready, but our people is just gonna be lost in the sauce, like what to do. You know what I mean? I know you and I, being from the Caribbean, we've experienced blackouts and learned to endure those things and know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But this place here ain't ready for that. You know what I mean?
Listen,
And I talk about, and your card know what we're talking. I mean, so Swap Your Allah, we know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I listen. I remember Hurricane. This is back in '93. I think it was Hurricane George. We went for 3 months straight. No light, no refrigerator, no ice, no. It was just total black in the town that I lived in. But we learned to manage. You know what I'm saying? Because these are things was found right now in Puerto Rico. That company called Luma, they got a track record of constant power outage. You know what I'm saying? Systems go down, everything going to hospitals that need that light, that need that electricity to keep people alive, and so on and so forth. Everything is shutting down, but they figure out a way to do it. But this empire, it did that little glitch, like you said, and everything just went chaos. There's a lot.
No, you're right, Cap. Like it wasn't even some major super major thing. This was a software apparently that's woven into the fabric of so many companies, so many government agencies. Just everyday use. Captain Karafi was telling me, brother, he went to get his brakes changed, and on some they use the damn computer to retract the calipers. The old school way they put the the wrench in the front or something, one of them squeezing things to squeeze the calipers back. But so on some of the cars, they hook it up to the computer and they're able to patch in and retract the calipers through the computer. He said, brother, the computer wouldn't work. You know what I mean? So it's like this is one thing that is just interwoven in there. And there's a wake-up call there. And shit, Microsoft, I don't know, Apple probably did this thing to try to get Microsoft out of the game. This is a competition right here, brother, but
you might be on something, huh?
It might have been Chat GPT or something. Yeah.
Listen,
They've been talking for months. The robots are gonna take over. Good luck.
It definitely is, you know what I mean? But it's like you say, it's a wake-up call. It's definitely a wake-up call to be able to function without these devices. You know, it's definitely a wake-up call. I remember a few months ago there was the phone situation where they say the satellite fell. Some satellite fell. That's the excuse they gave. Some satellite fell. Then of course in the States there was a warning coming out saying that I think China or one of them countries was doing cyber threats and planning to disrupt the utilities. And they were saying all the companies and the electric companies be on alert because they plan to disrupt the grids in a cyber attack. So, you know, these is little wake-up calls and little, you know, hurdles or milestones that should let you know that your life can't be so intertwined with something that you could plug in.
Right.
I mean, you could plug in this thing, and if you unplug it, then your life shifts so much. That shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that at all. It should never be like that. Whether the plug work or it don't work, you still have to be able to function a certain way and move a certain way. You know what I mean? One thing these other nations have over us is they have a nation.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's the foundation of this thing here. This glitch, if you have a nation, this glitch ain't affecting you.
It shouldn't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You buying meat from the same person, from the same nation, as you know, you fixing the cars or doing whatever. You have a cycle, you have a system already in place that this thing here ain't gonna affect you. But now when you a nation under another nation, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to buffer it because you don't have that nation. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with your Cap. You know what I mean, for sure. You know what I mean, with all this, you know what I mean, computerized. You know what I mean, everything right now, you know what I mean, computer. You know what I mean, like so much so. You know what I mean, even if you're in the school, now they're moving away from, you know what I mean, from the theory side of it and more putting it on the, you know what I mean, computers, so calculators, you know what I mean, programs they're using. And now with all these programs, you know what I mean, I could imagine how horrified some of these nurses was trying to figure out, you know what I mean, how to, you know what I mean, measure is this, you know what I mean? They had to open the books, you know what I mean? They had to go back into them books, you know what I mean, just to figure it out. Because we done, you know what I mean, we done been a society depending on their, you know what I mean, ESO's program, ESO's technology. You understand? When, you know what I mean, we definitely, if, as I say, if we had a nation and we're not so much dependent on his technology, then something like this, you know what I mean, will just be, you know what I mean, okay, well, that's his problem. We good.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have things, you know what I mean, put in place.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Salakia, if I could, so
go ahead.
what the captains are bringing out is so heavy that, you know, this society being so caught on the plugged in that, you know, they're going to take a lot of power. They're taking a lot of power with that. Like as far as the government, because now the government can reach into your bank account and take the taxes you owe.
Yep.
Like before, they kind of had to wait, but now they can find out your bank account and take the money. Just straight up take it. So, you know, they pushing it.
Kapash, I ain't too mad at that one, no. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in the kingdom, somebody gonna reach in your house for them tithes.
Yeah.
So you better for the government reaching in your bank account. Because in the kingdom, somebody gonna kick in your door and reach in your house on your kitchen table for them tithes. So you better be happy that software is only going in your bank account. I know they're gonna wish for that IRS software to go in your bank account because they don't want to see those niggas in the damn living room turning up the side under the table. Where's the time behind the closet? So like
you're 100% right, Cap. You're 100% right. You know what I mean? And it just goes to show you that, like, for our people, this ain't our rest.
Yeah.
This ain't our rest. This ain't our land. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to serve the Lord and be ready for the king. Get prepared for the kingdom. Because if you think this is where it's going to be, and we're going to end up here, and it's going to be like this, they showing you how fragile it is, and they can take it all away.
That's right.
You see, I mean, it could be taken away from a glitch, a so-called glitch from a company nobody ever fucking heard of. Excuse my language.
Right.
What's it called? Firestarter or something? Who the hell? So everybody's whole playing system and everything is dependent on them guys, whoever the hell they are. Like what really is going on out here, you know? And then they said, "Oh, go ahead, Salak."
Nah, you make a heavy point there, Captain Kapas. Salakia. Yeah, I mean, like, you can imagine, like, who running this crowd strike? Who running it? You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like they have a total monopoly on everything. You know what I mean? Like, black people don't, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have, we basically depending on them for everything. When they wipe you behind, you're depending on the white man. You want to wear drawers, you're depending on him. You understand? You want to eat, you need to eat what? Lamb, beef, you depending on him, on his grocery. You understand? We're dependent on him for everything. That's why when you go talk to a Negro and tell him he's God chosen people and he had to separate, he's separate what? So ISUPK come in the kingdom. I don't want to be in that kingdom. He thinking, you know what I mean? There ain't gonna be no technology in the kingdom. Ain't gonna have nothing in the kingdom for him if Esau is not there. You understand? Which then you know what I mean, this, you know what I mean, this crowd strike or whatever. You know what I mean? There's so many, you know what I mean, companies we could name out here that runs, you know what I mean, almost everything, and most if not all of them is oppressors. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we just don't. I mean,
Crowd Strike. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, that's the name of your company, Crowd Strike?
Right. That sound bad right there.
Like,
We the crowd
yeah,
instructions.
sound like a terrorist group.
Yeah. Crowd Strike. You done going on strike the damn crowd. Insane. Any bit of the story? Any bit of the story? Any brothers want to pull out on it, or you want to move on with it? I think we could get a little bit more on this story before we go in, because they say Wall Street was under pressure. I think certain banking institutions was under pressure. Forget about the airlines. I think major travel was under so much pressure. They say people was in the airport overnight from Thursday to Friday in several countries. I saw one of them airports, I think it was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta or DCA. One of them airports, brother, looked like, you remember that COVID picture in China? When everybody was in the airport trying to leave, and it was just wall to wall. Yeah, I mean, Shaolin Temple, wall to wall. It looked like that. It looked just like that. Yeah, I mean, it looked like that. Yeah, I mean.
And Salaki, if I could.
This is a test before they actually go into your account for whatsoever reason. As Captain said, it might well be. It might well be. Go ahead, Cap.
I was gonna say what you bring out so heavy, and it reminds me of it. Not too long ago, about 6 months ago, the Obamas produced a movie that showed the world they had this capability to do this. They showed it. The Obamas produced a movie where all the internet, everything was shut off, all electricity, all your Teslas.
Yeah.
They just showed that 6 months ago in a
Yep.
movie. And
Yep.
now we live in this. Now we live in this shit.
Yeah.
Like when they say when life stranger than fiction, we, you know, the Lord done this is white. What's that movie? White House Down. We living in White House Down.
Like
We living right now.
the world behind. It was called
Say
Leave the
again,
World
Cap?
Behind. I was just saying that movie was called Leave the World Behind.
Yeah, that's what he was behind.
No,
General
Salakia.
Peace.
There was one called like White House Fallen or something.
I know what you're talking about. That's like that White House Fallen, Olympus Has Fallen is like a it's movies, but it's like a series of them. General Keys predictive programming. It definitely was, because I remember that Leave America Behind. Everybody was goo goo gaga over the damn thing, but it's down there the same situation where some software caused different things to happen in time. You know what I mean? And,
Salaki, sir. Hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a constant just to bring it back to the point Captain Nakazar made earlier. Once again, it should not be hard to believe that the Secret Service were just simply incompetent. All you have to do is just look at how this happened. Once again, like Captain Shock said earlier, you believe in the image, the illusion of this place. And because of that, you have invested your life and dreams and future in the longevity of America. And because of that, you think now that this place can't fall. And you think that this place is Hollywood. America is always the hero. America always comes out on top. America is impenetrable. Nobody can bring down this place. You have believed the Hollywood programming. And the truth is, like you've seen with them Secret Service failing to do their job, you're seeing it here. The Lord is showing you this place is not what you thought it was. It's not what you think it is, and you should jump ship. That's like being on the Titanic, and you got inside information. You seeing, listen, man, this place is coming down. You better let's get on the damn lifeboats. The UPK are the lifeboats.
That's right.
That's right. Go ahead, please, Scott.
If I can get one scripture, say that remind me of this whole situation. Can I get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4? Because you got a lot of these tech companies, man, and a lot of them, not just in Silicon Valley, but you got a lot of them, worldwide, man. You got venture capitalists that's going into a lot of this technology, man, and you got people in this tech world, man. They so crafty with this tech world, they can turn your world upside down, man. You know what I'm saying? But Esau is definitely at the, once again, he's an apex predator. You know what I'm saying? Like the general brought out before. And like this scripture right here describe exactly who, who he is. Go ahead.
Can. The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Who oppresseth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
You understand? Like that's what he do. He opposed him and exalted himself above all that is called God. Like for you, imagine just having the power to press the enter button on a laptop or a computer and shut down all airlines in the world. That makes you godlike. You can imagine how he feels that I can press a button and everything in the air has to stop. All travel has to stop. That kind of power this man has. You understand? He has a God complex. He has that kind of mindset that, and best believe you give him that kind of power, he gonna exercise it. This technology has been weaponized. It's no different than you looking at, a lot of like, Kapash said it with that quote, truth is stranger than fiction. But you look at, Terminator with Skynet and Matrix and all those different things, and how the tech world has integrated itself into not just your financial life, your social life. You have a lot of these people, they have meltdowns at the airport. It was a lot of chaos. a lot of people missed a lot of appointments, and who knows how many people died behind this, because this affected the medical world too. So what is the Lord showing you? That this way, his system and way of life is not sustainable. And he's shown us that with every empire that he didn't certify, that rose up. You understand? Keep going, brother.
Or that is worship. So that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
That's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting in the temple. He want everything in his image. You know what I'm saying? Even his intelligence, artificial, even as it may. He want everything in his image. You know what I'm saying? He want power. You understand? And he will gain power by selling you convenience. By selling, he will control you through freedom or the access. He has a window, why they call it windows. He has a window into your world, a window into your house. He has access. So this is what, and we can expect some leaks to come from behind this. Yeah, some people are saying that it was, a cyber attack. We don't know, but they said Russia's system was working just well. You understand? They said they didn't have I think Putin took a picture with him smiling next to a computer or something. So we don't know what is going on with this thing. But this is the time that we living in. That's why the Bible say wisdom gonna be the stability of that time. Wisdom is what's gonna stabilize you in this time. If you don't have wisdom in this time, you know what I'm saying, you might as well get ready to log off permanently, because it's going there. It's going there, man. Like, if you ain't got a foundation or something, that's why it's so beautiful when the scripture talks about that David said the law is a lamp to my feet in darkness. You understand? Because you're gonna need light in this kingdom. And if you ain't got it spiritually, it don't matter how many backup generators you got or whatnot, you're gonna get more than the blue screen of death.
That's right.
I yield.
That's right.
That's right.
And answer like could I get one scripture too? Just Romans 10 and 19. Just to prove, a point, that the Lord, already said, in the Bible, basically.
The book of Romans chapter 10 and verse 19. But I say, did not Israel know?
Right, and there's a question being asked. Doesn't Israel know? Doesn't blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian know this? Read on.
First, Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by the name that are no people.
That are what?
No people.
That are no people. You understand? These no people, crippling your technology. Why? Because they are no people. And furthermore, read on.
And by a foolish nation, I will anger you. By a foolish nation, I will anger you.
These are things we're supposed to expect, because we are dealing with a no people and a foolish nation, Israel. You know what I mean? Don't live your life depending on his technology, depending on his Windows, his computer, his Microsoft. It's going to fail.
That's right.
Just like America going to fail.
Damn right.
Right.
You so right. You so right. I was just what Kahan said there about Putin. I was just curious. And brother, read this right here. Somebody, anybody.
Russian official boasted on Friday that Moscow was spared the impact of the global IT system outage because of its increased self-sufficiency after years of Western sanctions. Though some experts said Russian system could still be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
Now understand this. Understand this, that the Bible is absolutely real. We see in here what do you call that? A microcosm or a small example of or a prelude for something. They say the years of Western exclusion and sanctions, which means Russia was carved out or was given the treatment of the mark of the beast because of not trying to get along with the beast, and it caused them to, be segregated down there.
Yeah.
They did not partake of what happened through the world, what the world was partaking of. How much so should Revelation 18:4, when the angel cried with a loud voice, "Come out of her, my people, so thou shalt not partake of her plagues." That should come here right now. If the white man gets spared through his own sanctions, surely the Lord segregating us is supposed to. It's supposed to insulate and protect us from everything. You shouldn't be scared of it now. Now you should want full segregation now. Listen, COVID was the first wake-up call. You all remember when COVID first hit, it did not affect us at all.
That's right.
Right.
It's only because we were so poor in America, we had to continue going in their neighborhoods to work, go to their offices to work. We didn't have the financial cushion to just stay away. And because we went, we started, getting it from them. And then we started getting turned away from the hospitals. But when COVID first hit America, it was the Asian community and white people alone that was getting it and dropping. Black people and Hispanics was untouched.
That's right.
And because we had to continue mingling with them because of our financial state, it touched us. That's the first wake-up call. Now we're seeing something else here. And whatever else in between, the little things that we ain't really linking up. But this here is a prime example of come out of her, my people.
And just to add slightly, just to add to what you're saying too, and it's almost like the Lord telling you, like, the more and more America oppresses us, the more and more we'll come out. We'll have no choice but to come together, because Russia did it through sanction. It was forced on them. You understand? That was just to add to what you're saying. So like,
as you looked up Russia, I looked up China, and they weren't even affected as well. So
come on, man. Come on. Let me see if I could pull that up. Damn.
Yeah, so like, if I could, that's a heavy point you brought out, Captain. That's why there's benefits of being holy. Lord said we're holy people, man. We would have been quarantined from a lot of this nonsense that we had to endure all these years. And then now you look at just a sidebar. You look at this election right now that's going on. The Congressional Black Caucus, they panicking right now. They don't know what the future. And then they putting all their bets on a vote, all their money on a vote. But if you ask them, you just say, you know what? Let's just say we do vote and it doesn't work out. What is your contingency plan for Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people? They don't have one.
Yeah. Right.
Actually, if they lose, they're gonna continue to blame you for not voting as much as they wanted you to.
Yeah.
Right.
You see, these people are the modern day Pharisees and Sadducees, the Sanhedrin of the Bible. And this is what we have been reduced to. Once again, you look at all these things. It's heavy point Captain Mashak brought out, because we wouldn't. They thought we thought it was a disease that Black people couldn't catch, or a virus that we couldn't catch, because it was only affecting that group of people. And then they labeled us essential workers. And then now you had to come in. Well, your job is essential. You get to move around because what you were the glue that kept this kingdom together. And they'll do the same thing if this thing shut down. They'll say, well, our computer shut down. What are the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians doing? That's fine. That's fine a way for them to keep turning the wheel of this system. You know what I'm saying? That grinds us in the powder every day. You understand? This is what that's right, General Q. Shout out to General Q. Black jobs. You know what I'm saying? They be saying your black job, you got to get in there and stick the microchip up in there. You got to get up in there and do, you know what I'm saying? They'll figure out something. They'll find some way to keep this thing going. The UPK told you that the Lord is about to hit the reset button.
That's right.
He's the one. If you want to call this assimilation or whatever you want to call this so-called reality, a lot of you tech theories get into. But the Lord, He's the programmer. He's the author and finisher of our faith, and He's about to hit the reset button. We're going back to the dark ages anyway. You want to be real about it? You understand? So, Salaki.
If I may just real fast, and based on what Captain Kahan said, like they're so used to their technology that they can hit the button and it'll be instant messaging. When back in the day, their way of instant messaging was to send either a black or Latino on the bike or in some type of transportation, take this message to such and such. Boom, and now they get an instant message by our sweat. You know what I'm saying? Even at the cost of some of us losing our lives just to make sure that message got there. You know what I mean? And if you let it be and their technology fails, well, guess what? General Obama said, that's gonna be black child right there. You know what I mean? So so it is what it is right here, right? Are you?
Listen, go get some pigeons, man.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. You read my mind.
Thank the Lord, Captain.
I was like, them pigeons was busy yesterday.
I'm serious. I'm gonna start with two. I'm gonna start with two, and I'm sending them right across the street and see who come back. And who come back and keep it. Who ain't come back, that's yours. And I'm gonna read the pigeons. Microsoft could update or downdate. I don't give a damn. Them pigeons go fly. Them niggas go spread their wings and fly. After that, listen, I was telling the brother yesterday, I'm gonna get a pigeon and one of them parrot or one of them cockatoo and tie the parrot to the damn pigeon, and that's your voicemail right there. For all you I'll tie a piece of paper to the pigeon or a bird if you want to hear a voice. Pigeon lad, hey Shalom, what's going on? What's you camp? We know how to start to set up this thing, and we got to move ahead of this devil out. We got to move ahead of this devil, brother. Because listen, the Lord gave us everything we need. The Lord is the technological master.
That's
right. He might not make all kind of probes and stuff. Listen, I watched something the other day. He make a damn pill that have 6 engines in it. The pill is about this small, and 6 little jet engines that you swallow. So instead of doing all the probe and they do when they try to look at the intestines, he said you can just swallow the thing. It has a light and it uses little jets where the fluid in your body, it like sucks it in and pushes it out in different directions so it could navigate all the way through. And they could see everything. He has to do all of that to understand the body that the Lord made and told you how to maintain it.
Right.
So he don't know nothing about no technology, man. He don't understand technology. He don't get it. He making cures for cancer when the Lord show you how to stop cancer by giving you a damn dietary law. Every year is new designs for condoms and contraceptives and this and that, when the Lord just told you who to sleep with and who not to sleep with, man.
That's right.
Like he don't know nothing about no technology. Nothing. Nothing at all. He don't understand what to do with anything. So I best believe, brother, we put our minds there. Israel is creative. We take something and make it into something else. We put our minds together and start understanding these animals are, brother, the earth will serve us, really serve us. We're gonna be doing things with plants, land, animals. You ain't gonna give a damn about no damn update and software and Wi-Fi and 5G and shit. What? And I'm starting with 2 pigeons. You mark my words, brother. Don't worry about it. Don't worry a goddamn thing about it. I'm gonna send one out, and if I hear from you, I send that next one. Hey, brother, I sent you a text. What's going on?
All right.
Go ahead,
Khan, what you saying is so heavy. It's so heavy. Look at what the actor Terrence Howard. Just recently, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He invented a new diaphragmatic diagram, and they had to bring a real. They brought a Harvard scientist on there, and the Harvard scientist couldn't keep up with him. You You gotta watch that clip. Yeah, they was breaking down the math and the dimensions and all type of crazy. I'm like, man, they lost me. They both was talking a language I couldn't have my rib. She was into calculus and all that. She understood what they was talking and broke it down for me. Terrence Howard, he an actor. Now he up there with the Harvard grad battling him. So our people was just on another level, man. When we there.
Trying to tell you. I ain't seen the whole clip. I heard people talk about the Terrence Howard. I ain't seen the whole clip, but brother, there's brothers who, not famous and not rich and doing amazing shit. What about the policeman who died in the Buffalo shooting that made the machine that I think water out of air?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
No. The vehicle without gasoline, but use water to drive to
use water to power the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. You have him. There's another brother who made something where it's like a big green square block.
Yeah.
Michael West or something like that.
He made water out of air, and them devils vandalized the hell out of it.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he did that, with Flint, Michigan in mind. I mean, forget about. Listen, Madam C.J. Walker with coming together and doing the thing to relax here, and people doing all kind of hair stuff. Like, we don't need these devils for not a goddamn thing, man.
That's right.
Like, as their kingdom fall, ours will rise, brother. And boy, they're going to serve us horrible, brother. That's great, brother. They talking about garnishing wages with the IRS. 4 horses is going to pull up outside your hut. And one is going to kick in the door. And if them tires better be his first boot step in there, them tires better be ready. They better be ready, oppressor. You Hamites, you Elamites, they better be ready. Pay tribute.
Yep.
Because technology in that day is not only going to be better, it's going to be way more brutal. I can tell you that.
So Locke, if I could.
Go ahead, Cap.
Good, Cap. That's heavy. There's an old quote that says, "Necessity is the mother of invention."
Yep.
And when you look at our life as a people, the things that we did to survive in this oppressive system, white people now call life hacks.
Yep,
and
that's right.
But those are things that we did to survive. Like, what I'm saying? And you look at like you said, the Lord in all his majesty and wisdom, he still impart things that upon us, even in our lowest state, that scientists can't even believe that we would know. I got to keep bringing back, the Pythagorean theorem with them 2 sisters out of the ghetto in New Orleans that cracked that code that they've been trying to figure out for thousands of years. How is it they know that? You know what I'm saying? How is it they would be able to? The Lord said he going to use the simple things to confound the wise. He said that in the scripture. And you know what I'm saying? And you can't underestimate the Most High. You understand? Because once again, he has the cheat codes. If we talking technology, he can impart knowledge on whoever he wants. There's some of these children that are geniuses and child prodigies in the ghetto. You understand? That can do masterful things that we haven't even tapped into. We haven't even, and it's heavy because, and we get punished for that a lot because they don't want us. That's one of the things they fear. If anything we come up with, they have to have a copyright and garnish it and take it, because if they don't, then Lord knows what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at that movie Oppenheimer with Albert Einstein, you know what I'm saying, Amalek and them, and they were sticking together. And he told him, Albert Einstein told Oppenheimer, he said, look, you're going now that you help these people make this bomb, now you're going to suffer the consequences of your achievements. Like, other nations understand that when it comes to them trying to build and come out of oppression. They understand that, man. You understand? And that's what our life has been. They take our story and turn it into something else. But that's been our life in this place, man. We have, like I said, the opportunities and things that we can create that we didn't already create. We don't even get credit for. Imagine that. The Bible say that what the scripture say, we'll talk about that we didn't bow down that they may go over. That's us. They don't get to the next century or the next millennium without you bowing down. Your soul bowing down is a bridge or a passport into the next millennium. If you don't bow down, if you take your spirit back, you dedicate your spirit to the Most High, and you start to stand up, time stops. You understand? They can go over. They'll be stuck in this. They'll be stuck in this century forever. They won't even go there. Their empire won't even go there. But it's because we are the solar what do they call it? A solar power battery. That's us that make this place run. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Microsoft. Yeah, that's the technology. But what is it that really make this place run? It's us. You understand?
Right.
If that system go down, like you said, it'll be jobs up the wazoo of we need some essential workers to do this. And guess who will be on the ground doing it? Who will be doing the footwork? The poor of our people. So like I yield.
No, you're right, Captain. You're right. General Q says spiritual bombs. You damn right, General. Yak say Esau's technology would be much better if there wasn't such a devil and held us back. Listen now, it's definitely, you just spoke the truth right there. Like he's inventing things for him to conquer, to keep him in power, because he knows time is short. You know what I mean? But that time for him is coming to an end. It's absolutely coming to an end. His kingdom is becoming unstable. His kingdom is becoming vulnerable. You know what I mean? There's the attack. There's danger outside and in. Like the scripture saying, Job, terrors will surround him and drive him to his feet. Drive him to his feet. And that's the season this oppressor is in right now. That's the season he is in, from, the Trump, assassination attempt, to this glitch here, to, the cocaine in the White House, Hunter Biden and the files with the Chinese and the Russians. Like, this place is falling apart at the hinges. It's really falling apart. And we probably, witnessing the precursor or the opening credits of the fall of America. You know what I mean? The fall of Babylon. The scriptures say Babylon is fallen. Like Babylon is not beaten. Babylon is fallen. This place is falling down. It's falling.
Yep.
You witnessing it right now. You witnessing it here. And listen, and check on so many brothers and sisters yesterday, brother, and half the nation didn't even know about no damn glitch. And it was refreshing. It was refreshing to see it's like I wasn't a slave, a glitch. Nah, I ain't know nothing but back to the regular scheduled program. Like, we so removed from this place. What stopped the world, for the most part, didn't affect us at all.
Right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So, like you, sir, and that's biblical. Like, people don't understand that we are those children of Israel that the Lord spared from the plagues of Egypt. And if you come into the UPK, you'll see that you don't have to worry about World War III. Now, I hear so many Christians, Black and Hispanic Christians, always ask, how can you not care about who's president? Don't you care about the direction of this nation? Don't you care about what Putin and Kim Jong-un are going to do? I said, no. And it's like, well, how? I was like, the same way Moses and Aaron and the children of Israel didn't care what was happening to the Egyptians, because it wasn't happening to them. They weren't affected by it. And America is spiritually Egypt. And the Lord can and will do the exact same thing to America, and as he spared the Israelites. That's why he said in Revelations, like you mentioned, Cap, earlier, Revelations 18:4, he's telling us, come out of her spiritually, so that he can spare us when he does bring this place down. So what you're saying is so true, sir.
And just to add to what Kazak's saying too, is almost like, like we ain't realize that we focusing on who in the White House. What man going to be in the White House? Who going to run the White House? When we are focusing on who going to run our house. What black father going to be in our house, running our house? You're not worrying about that, but you're worrying about who going to be in the White House. We have bigger problem. You understand? And these older heads, you know what I mean? Lord be with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They for sure, believing in some false hope.
Well, you're so right. I think it's the way how it's turning, and it's not turning too fast. It's not turning too slow. It's turning at a pace that if you're paying attention, you could get on. Like, old school, jumping on a moving vehicle. I don't know how much you all had them experience, brother, but shit. I know you know for sure. So why are you laughing already? But there's some of us come from places you have to jump on that moving vehicle or jump from the moving vehicle, and it slow down just enough. It ain't slowing right now, but it slow down just enough that nigga, you could make it. You know what I mean? That's this place. This place is moving. The Lord is turning it. Where if you have a little bit of focus in your mind, it's supposed to make you get up. It's supposed to make you wake up spiritually and start to make a move. You know what I mean? Like, think about what else is going to happen. What else is there to come that's going to be utterly amazing and embarrassing for the empire?
Right.
It's a straight up embarrassing thing for the empire. That's going to be utterly amazing. That's not going to touch us. That's going to give us a chance to recoup and regroup and rebuild. I can't wait to see more, man.
Yes, sir.
More. You know what I mean? So, shit, Mathaya said it's shocking to experience hell when you've been living in heaven for 400 years. You so damn right, that.
Yep.
That oppressor right now, he's mad. Listen, that glitch ruined so many vacations yesterday. Vacations, they mad in the damn airport. You can't go, can't come back. You're stuck. They say some planes they gave the directive not even to land.
That's right.
Wow.
2 hours, they had to circle. There was a window of time they wasn't letting nothing take off and nothing land.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gotta stay up there, and I mean, damn, man. It's rough in the empire, brother. It's rough in the empire. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, they say one airline served some bad chicken down to the pilots had food poisoning. They was going to Amsterdam. Bitch had to turn back and land in New York. Listen, it's rough. It's rough out there. Brother.
It only had what, 4 toilets in the air?
Listen out. They have to turn it down. It's rough outside there right now, brother. It's like, and the UPK is preparing that place to survive. Preparing that place to survive and thrive. Not just survive, but thrive. We're going to be growing out of this mess that's going to be happening. There's going to be a mess that's going to be happening all over the world, all over where the oppressor has his, strongholds. And Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are going to shine like never before. Shine with the Spirit of Christ. With mercy from the Most High. And the Israelite School of UPK under command General Han. This is going to be a place where the strange salvation is going to be a lot more of a reality to most people. It's going to be a lot more of a reality. You know what I mean?
Hey, Captain. So America got a taste of Black Mirror yesterday, right? That was whenever this glitch was, right? That show on Netflix, the Black Mirror, where technology goes to raise and makes their life impossible. That they got a taste of their own medicine right there.
Yeah, they definitely. And listen, more is coming. More is coming. More is absolutely coming. You know what I mean? So where we going next? We could probably get a good 2 more stories and good more solid stories.
You want to do the one with them rabbis and them that had to go and join the military?
Right.
Gotta go fight. They go put them rabbis in the meat grinder.
Listen, they had to put this small hat on their helmet. You can say something? Salaki.
Me papa little here, pay that not joke.
If I hear fit under the helmet.
Yeah. I know what number that is, man.
Hey, it's a lot of cats. We gonna touch on that Hulk Hogan one later on too.
Oh, listen, I heard about that. Let's touch on that one real quick, and then we come back to this one with Amalek. Let's say Hulk Hogan got up in the damn the
I saw
RNC
it.
and went,
Hulkamania.
mania, Republic mania.
All right.
He went Republican mania, brother.
Yep.
Hey, Salak, if I could, that was cocaine, sir. that devil was
Oh boy!
Hey, Salak, Captain. I do remember Captain Gahan. You probably remember what I'm about to say. It was a certain group that said that he was a brother. Listen how he sounds. You remember that? You remember that?
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
There it is. That's your brother right there. Then.
Hey, listen, that's it, brother. But I'm going to share this crazy devil here. Good night.
What number is
that same group would have said Amber Rose is the sister. Say it ironic.
Yep. Yep.
Anything unholy is they try to adopt.
Yeah, some cool guy.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a lot. I said one thing, Cap.
Come on.
There was a time in the Republican Party, right, where they kept these nuts at bay, right? You go back to the old Republic, Ronald Reagan and them. They always existed in the Republican Party, but they was in the background. Now that Trump then got in power, you want to talk about a cult. It was cult like up in there. Everything from the bandages they had on their ear.
Yeah.
The theatrics. All the Hulkamania pageantry and all this stuff. It was like a circus.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, Cap. Go ahead.
No, let's go add. There was a circus. There was a so-called LGBTQ pastor from Michigan up there also too.
Look at that, man. You know what I'm saying? And like with that. But one thing, I'll tell you one thing that Trump you can learn something from this, man. Black, Hispanic, Native American people, man. We can learn something from this. Like, no matter how crazy they are dedicated to him. It don't matter what the hell. Like,
right.
One thing about him, he strengthened his base.
Yeah.
He not caring about getting, like all he focused on his base. You come over to the party, that's good. But he got a solid base.
That's right.
And it's the same thing with Hitler. Hitler was the same, as crazy as he was, his base was strong. You understand? And it's cult like. It's straight up there with it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do. Can you imagine if you don't win? You know what's gonna happen if you do win, but can you imagine if you don't?
Yeah,
it's really a lose-lose.
If he don't win, Kahan, we gonna be wearing the bandages. Yeah. The bandages if he don't win. Yeah, and you're so right. There was a time where this was the shame of white supremacy.
Yeah.
This is what white supremacy would try to hide, much like how Democrats like to distance themselves from poor Negroes. There was a time, this here was the shame of white supremacy. They couldn't stand, what's called them people from what's that? Hillbilly. They couldn't stand the hillbilly type devil. But that's Trump's base. Like what you're saying, Cap. That is his base. That's who he appealed to. So like this is, brother. And they're so dry with the thing. Listen, Nelly and his crew wear them bandages way more stylish than that shit. Look at this dry shit here. Come on. Oh, man. When Nelly and them come out with that country grammar with the bandages on the chin and all kind of shit, What's the St. Louis crew? I forget the name of the damn St. Louis crew. The St. Lunatics. They ain't come out there looking like this. Listen, if you really want to get some bandages, go see Nelly, man. He'll show you how to make that shit swag and style. Listen, they didn't even come up with colors. They didn't even come up with different color ones. Come on, man. Pressers ain't know how to put, make nothing pop, man. Make something pop, brother.
So like I said, when I seen that photo, y'all better not ever say a damn thing to us about being a cult.
Right.
That photo to me reminds me of, and some people may not be old enough to remember it. That photo reminds me of Heaven's Gate. And for any that don't know what Heaven's Gate was a cult, a white cult, where they all had the same haircut, they wore the same jumpsuit, they wore the same Nikes, and they believed that some alien God was coming to take them up, and they all killed themselves. When I seen that photo of them all wearing that bandage, it solidified that this is a cult.
That's right. Yes. Can I say one thing? Captain? It's a heavy point Officer Kazak Ahmad just brought out, man. And like that's why, like, and understand for those who want to talk about the UPK, you got people wearing those bandages and all those weird crazy stuff on their face and all that stuff, man. And they got billionaires in there that's supporting them.
Yeah.
Fortune 500 companies, and they went to that convention and they donated. You understand? They donated. Why? Because they have a conviction. They believe, and they believe in this man. You understand? And they were doing all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? He gets shot on the other ear. They're gonna put another bandage on the other ear.
Right.
You understand? Like it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like Simon says, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta be, man. We gotta get into our culture, man. We gotta be like, man, this is our culture. We're gonna embrace who we are. You understand? They don't have a culture.
No.
You understand? They'll make up some other garbage and put the bandage here and put the band. They do all kind of stuff, and it's gonna get more crazy. Closer to they get to the election, they got more stuff they pulling out, man. They're already talking about it online. They gonna be doing more crazy stuff, man. You understand? So what are we supposed to be? What mindset that we supposed to be in as a people, seeing this going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Like we should be staying out of this whole situation. They put the panic button right now on the Democratic Party. They telling black people basically just shut up and vote. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to worry about nothing else but vote. But let me tell you something, man. A vote now, you can't vote your way out of hell.
That's right.
You think this man will create a system of government that you can use to overthrow him in his own system? Let me tell you something, man. The powerful only have one objective, and that's to remain in power.
That's right.
You understand? And they'll do anything for it. I mean, history teaches you that.
Yeah.
Like I yield.
It's like I said.
Go ahead. So,
yeah, and just on the last show we was bringing out, they say wait till you see them when that plaster on the air, and now look, we're looking at it right now, and just as we read in the first article, now we telling blacks, Latinos, and Native Indian recognize who is the threat. They are the threat. So now it no longer in the dark. It right before your face. And here, right here. So like
Damn right.
Listen. So you touch on something so heavy there, where none of them. I haven't heard any Trump supporter calling for swift justice for any similar type of person like Crooks. But when it was a border issue, they was all saying it. They're taking our jobs. Mexicans this, Mexicans that. Like they could come in unison for hatred for us, but they'll stay their hand for their road. You know what I mean? They'll stay their hand for their road. I just wanted to pull this reference here that Kazak bring about old school reference, brother. That's what we talking about there. I don't know if y'all could see the picture. He waited on the spaceship.
Yeah.
You see Nikes. There's another picture where there's a room like a like a kid's bedroom with with them two beds. The
double decker.
beds.
Bunk, yeah.
There's 6 of them in the room and a purple blanket on all of them with the Nikes up in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's them. That's who. That's that's his base.
They drunk the Kool-Aid.
They drunk the Kool-Aid and the Fool-Aid. Yeah, I mean. So where we going? Where we going next? So we good with this one in? Gab, you're good with this one? You want to go some more?
Up to watch.
No, we good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, where we going next? I think, in fact, you had one you wanted, right?
Yeah, that one with them, the Israelis and them having to know go into the stash of the rabbis.
Yeah, come on, let's get with that one for sure.
What number that is? Number 3.
All right, let's get it.
Okay. IDF to begin drafting 3,000 Haredi men starting Sunday in 3 waves. Military says draft orders to be sent to the ultra-Orthodox men, most likely to show up for duty, including those who work and have driver's licenses. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant instructed the military on Thursday to send out 3,000 draft orders to members of the Haredi community in 3 waves starting next week. The first 1,000 draft orders to ultra-Orthodox men aged 18 to 26 were to be sent out on Sunday, with 2 additional waves of 1,000 every 2 weeks, according to the ministry and the Israel Defense Forces. At the end of each wave of draft orders, the ministry said a learning process will take place in order to improve the following waves. The IDF noted it currently has no experience with drafting a large number of Haredi soldiers at once. The Army said it had launched a new website for Haredim with information on available roles and its efforts to accommodate their lifestyle. The draft orders are the first stage in the screening and evaluation process that the Army carries out for new recruits ahead of enlistment in the military in the coming year.
Silaki, I don't know if but this kind of remind me of that story in the Bible when Gideon was going to fight, and the militaries end up turning each other and fighting each other.
Yeah,
you understand? It's almost like the Lord telling Israel, okay, you Israelis, from Poland, from Germany, whatever, European country you come from, since you all want that land so much, go send your kids to go fight and die in them wars. Since you all love the land so much, fight a war for it. You understand? Spill each other blood over that land that doesn't belong to you. Go fight. You understand? You want to read your Torah? Nah, they need people to go fight. Go fight. You're telling them you're reading the Torah and saying the land is yours, and what the IDF is doing right now is biblical. Well, how biblical could they get it now where the priests actually going to fight for the land they lay claim to? Go fight. You know what I mean? Them men want to, boy, take the shoes off. Go fight.
Nah. Get out of that t-shirt. Go fight.
Yeah. Go fight.
Listen, this is what baffling me with this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Our people literally run to the oppressor's military.
Yeah.
Run to go get some warfare. And war ain't got nothing to do with us. Run in there. Some of our people actually want to see some action. And then you have a people who say they descend from Samson. They descend from Joshua. They say that Maccabees, they tribe. And when it comes to war, look at you, look at you. You look at how they lock the fist up and they traveling over
the only thing missing is piss on that floor. It's some wet pants. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. Have some dignity about yourselves, man.
Yeah.
Go listen, do it manfully, man.
That's right.
Resist manfully if you had to resist, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you wouldn't even fight for your own life right here. You would get down on the ground and brother.
That's right.
Listen, man. All I had to say is to you brothers in the Israelite school of UPK, just remember, man, you won West. You get raised under the standard that Commander General Yohanna done held and fought for and was successful in upholding, and now is passing it down. You never embarrass your king like this.
That's right.
Never embarrass your king like this. Look at this, man. Look at this. And listen, the ones in the back, look how they're looking. They just stand up there looking like.
That's right.
Good night, brother. They lock their fist in lock arm and elbow and well, damn. Well, listen, hold on. Isn't this anti-Semitism?
That's right.
What's this right here?
Yep.
That's right.
You say you descend from Joshua and Caleb and the Maccabees and Moses. Where's the dog in you?
Right.
Where is the dog in the fight, man?
That's right.
Oh, come on, man. You let me down there, man. Amalek, man.
Good luck, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Good luck, sir. And what's crazy about it is women all in their military.
Yeah.
Women all in their military.
You're right. They got women all up and down in there. And, I mean, on one front, the Secret Service can't hold stand the ducking behind the president. On the other front, you getting billions of dollars from America, and you can't go fight a war with the best equipment in the world?
Man.
That's right.
Oh, man. Listen, brother. I know our people are, we destroyed, but brother, I think if they want to win, brother, they could go and get the entire O block. They could go and get one of them projects down there in Louisiana. They could go down on the West Coast and get, one of them squads from Oakland and help them out. I mean, Kendrick Lamar, get everybody to come out and look at these people. Oh my God.
No, Cap. This is what they gotta answer. If they have all that technology, all that money coming in, why are you scared to go fight? Which means they're bringing buddies back, and them buggers know they're bringing buddies back. They're bringing buddies back, and they know they're bringing buddies back, but they're not saying it in the news. And the news is making it look like Israel is winning the war. That's what it makes it look like. But when you turn, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Cap.
No, but when you show pictures like this, it says a totally different. It paints a totally different picture.
Yeah, word.
I wouldn't be scared to go in an army that I know is pulverizing another. You know what I mean? Not in my military. A rebellion. Like we putting on a rebellion. And I'm scared to go fight in a tank.
Well, listen, Cap, if I could, you giving them a lot of the benefits of the doubt. I think listen, General Q, he just pull it out of my thoughts. I think they just coward up. I don't even think this has nothing to do with the bodies coming back, brother. Listen, they want to tell me. Listen, hear me out clearly, Aki. They're telling me I can't wear the Magun David because the Magun David is our symbol and Ras Kalem and all kind of Yiddish they're talking. When David was a child that went up against a hardened, seasoned giant.
That's right.
And you coward bastards want to tell me you're the real Jew?
Mashak, David had stones.
All right.
Good night. Good night.
David had stones.
All kind of scopes, all kind of long range Iron Dome drones, and you on the ground because you get called. Commanding General Hanaha brothers who taped the phone to the air 3 o'clock in the morning, waiting to get a call to boots up. Waiting to get a call.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, you small hearts, man, put your heart in your pocket when you walk by the camp, man.
That's right.
Say nothing. Don't say nothing. You could not come from David line, man.
That's right.
David was no goddamn coward, man.
That's right. Right.
Look at this here, brother. This, what are you scared about?
Exactly.
Oh, come on, man. This here is shameful. You on the ground, brother. They're on the ground now.
That's right.
Like they're just holding on to a fence or wrap around a tree or some shit. Brother, they're on the ground, dog. Oh, you know what that means? That means your legs give away with strength, dog. Your knees became weak.
That's right.
And you telling me you the descendants of the greatest people on the earth? You the descendants of Gideon and the 300? You the descendants of the Maccabees? You the descendants of the men who went and take Canaan? You the descendants of Caleb and Joshua? That's you?
Man, I pray black people.
1,000 words, brother. But this one here, I think this paints 1,000 years of cowardice.
That's right.
Damn, Salaki, go ahead.
No, I gotta say I pray black people don't, really look at this and don't go and help them people. No, let them go fight the war, man. They say there's God chosen people, right? Lord with them, right? Let them go fight the war, man. As you say, they're a bunch of cowards. But they'll go get the real Israelites to go fight the war. Watch and see.
Right.
So like if I could, that's a heavy point right there. Everybody brought out about this whole situation, because when you sit up there and prostrate yourself on the ground like that, and then then you tell us we can't wear the shield of David.
Yeah.
Come on.
See, God got a way. Let me tell you something. And we live in an age where everybody pretend to be somebody they not. But let me tell you something about the Lord. When you try to take on the identity of God's chosen people, before the Lord destroy you, He's going to shame you out of that identity.
That's right.
Right.
That's how God is going to do. God, like He gangster. He going to show the world who you are before He take you out of here. You understand? Like, because just to take you out without showing you who you are ain't good enough.
That's right.
So He gonna shame you out of that identity. See, what are you gonna do? You gonna blame the Sabbath for this? You gonna blame the showbread? I'm trying to stay in the algorithm tonight. I'm trying to stay in the algorithm tonight. The incense is burning, and I want all the smoke. You can't blame the Sabbath for this. You know what I'm saying? The Lord showed you in the Bible who these people was. They were always cowards. That's why they attacked the hind parts of Israel when we was coming out of Egypt.
That's right.
They attacked the weak and the feeble. They didn't go to the front of the camp. They went to the behind the camp. And the Lord said, He told you, I want you to remember this. He told Saul that you remember. He ain't forgot. Even to this day, he has not forgotten what they done to
That's
our
right.
people back then.
Right.
You understand? So what they get ready, they experiencing over there. See, the more they go into them areas, they experiencing more of a conventional war now. You got to, you can't just fly over planes and drop bombs, because too many cameras and stuff. You got to go in there and you got to act like you trying to find whoever you find it. And they meet with fierce resistance up in there. Them pilots, them Arabs is fighting like crazy up in there, and it's bloodshed going on up in there.
Yep.
Understand? You can drop a bomb from 1,000 feet, but point blank range is something else. Fighting, for your life with a knife, or a blade, or a handgun is something totally different. That's a different type. They want to try to tell us about the shield of David. Let me tell you something. You look in the Bible, the men that had David's shield were certified head busters.
Yeah.
When they saw his signet around their neck, they knew. When they seen that signet, fear came over Israel and over the heathen. They knew what that symbol meant. That symbol meant death was coming. They were trained killers. You understand? The Bible say David killed so much by the time he couldn't even build a temple.
Yeah.
The Lord said your son gonna have to be. That's how much killing he did, righteously and unrighteously. You know what I'm saying? On the left-hand side, a lot of people will consider him a butcher. How he dealt with opposition that came against him. And they were not afraid to go to war whatsoever. Actually, they were happy to go to war.
Yeah.
Man, it was a joyous moment. So this right here is showing you, once again, you can't pretend when it comes to God's chosen people and your identity. You're going to have to be who you are one day. You understand? And we seeing who they are right now in that land. You understand? But now it's too late. You understand? You can't give that identity back now. You understand? Take it back. The Lord going to take it, but he going to take them with him. He going to take they out of here. You know what I'm saying? Salak.
Salak, sir.
Brother Salak. Go ahead,
Kawaka, and just kept going. What you said was so heavy. How the Lord will show us who you are before He bring you down. As I'm watching that, Captain Kahan, all I'm thinking of is seeing the Jewish man on that ground like that. Is this the man? Like, that's all I'm thinking about. Like, are you serious? Is this the man that caused the earth to tremble? Him? Like, come on, man. That Bible is real. Because I'm looking at these cowards, and I'm saying, this is the man who owns Hollywood, who owns the diamonds, who's running around acting like he's us, getting all the wealth and all the privileges and all the everything enjoying everything the earth has to offer. And everybody's scared of him. Everybody's scared to be canceled by him. Is this the man? Oh, okay. No sweat.
And Salaki, if I could, can I say one thing, Cap?
Please.
Oh man, it's so heavy. I think about when Commander Junior Hunter brought out how head priest Ariel went into New York, man, down in that area, and challenged them out in the street, man. You know what I'm saying? About our identity, man. Boy, this is a glorious day right here, man. Like that's. Could I get one scripture right here, if I could? Can I get Luke chapter 14, verse 31? If I can, because see, these other nations, see, they not counting the cost. They jumping into this thing, but they ain't really counting the cost. You know what I'm saying? And war has a cost. You understand? Especially if you in the land, if you in our ancestral land, talking about some war and claiming it to be a territory that's not yours and our identity is not yours. Get that scripture, my brother.
The book of Luke, chapter 14 and verse 31. Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him, to come against him with 20,000.
You see, they getting into these war. They're being sucked into that vacuum over there, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. And they not consulting. They just saying, you know what, America gonna back us up or whatever, they're gonna send. And they jumping the gun. They're not having no consultation over there.
Right.
And then not only that, even in a war, circumstances change on the battlefield.
Yeah. Right.
Things happen on the battlefield where you have to adjust to and maneuver to. And they were not prepared for this. Now you face a revolution or mutiny or uprising with that sect in that land. And Lord knows what financial sector they tied to, because all of them is tied to all kind of money in the world and in a legitimate world. So when you were to look at that, man, and you see where this thing is going, like Captain Mashak so eloquently said, if you are who you say you are, the people of that land, then guess what? As they say in the theater of war, it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
If I could. Salaki Cap, I wanted to get one scripture, just a few verses. Ash, go ahead. I'm gonna get it right after you, if you want to, or you want me to go ahead. It's just a couple of verses I want. You still there, Cap?
Yeah, I'm here. I mean, it's up to you, Cap. If you want to take a second.
Yeah, I think Captain Ash wanted to say something. Cap, I just wanted to get a couple of verses in, if I could. Ash, you there?
Like, so I wasn't saying anything, sir.
It was Captain. I know. So if I could just get a couple of verses, please. Please give me Deuteronomy chapter 20 and start at verse 1, brother. Because this was a good story you pulled here, brother. I'm going through some more pictures, and I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Youth, young men crave war, crave conflict. I can't believe what I'm seeing now. If I could get Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20 and verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and the people more than thou, be not afraid of them.
Be not what?
Afraid of them.
Be not afraid of them. And they're giving you a draft to go out to people who's not even more than you.
Yeah.
And your reaction. They had a draft. Arm and leg with your eyes closed. I wish I could zoom in more. This devil eyes is closed with grief. Oh my goodness, brother. Good night, skip me down to
And Cap, while you're doing that, what's so crazy about it is Hollywood gonna bring us some movie about them being brave.
Come on.
Hollywood, come on, man. Stop lying to us, man. Come on. Let me see the real thing. These are a bunch of cowards, as they say now.
Man, listen, brother, I hear stories about brothers and sisters in America on the border in the Caribbean going through hell. And you get a little feedback from them, and it's like, well, why, damn, man, I know that was rough. Yeah, that was rough, but I know the Lord was with me. I know brother, there's a I'm gonna look for the video. There's a video from that hurricane that just passed through the Caribbean. What's the name of the hurricane? Beryl? Brother, there is a video with a Beryl going through the Caribbean. And this crazy Benjamite woman, I gotta call her crazy. She is on top of the roof.
Yeah,
roof down.
Yep.
They called out to her, get off the roof. She don't want the roof to fly away because we're so poor. And you go into war with the richest, damn near the biggest funding army in the world. And this is you. Brother, I'm going to buy 10 shields tonight. And don't tell me. I'm going to buy 10 shields tonight and don't tell me a goddamn thing, brother. Please read on. Give me first, keep read on a little bit more.
For the Most High thy power is with thee, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Bible said, don't be scared because the Lord who brought you out of Egypt is with you. But these people know that it's either Biden or Trump with them and not God. That's why you're scared. That's why you're scared. The one who with you is falling down right now. That's why you're scared. Skip down to verse 3.
Verse 3. And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies.
Right.
Let not your heart faint.
Say it again.
Let not your hearts faint.
Say it again.
Let not your hearts faint.
Go ahead. Keep reading.
That's it.
Fear not, and do not fear not.
Say it again.
Fear not,
Go ahead.
and do not tremble.
Do not what?
Tremble.
Do not what?
Tremble.
That's not what I'm saying here. If you God's chosen people. Keep reading.
Neither be terrified because of them.
And neither you should be terrified. As in the words of Commandant Jellyhana, where runnest thou, white man? What are you afraid of?
Oh boy.
Damn. And listen, let me give you one more that shows these people here are not the people of God.
That's right.
A draft is perfectly normal in a kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You might need to boost up your soldiers. You might need to boost up resources.
Mm-hmm.
But even the Bible has laws on how you draft. Give me verse. Hold on. Give me right there in same 20. Give me verse 7.
Okay. And what man is there that hath betrothed a wife and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in battle and another man take her.
Right. The Bible says if you had to institute a draft, you had to go to war. If there's a man who's a newlywed and he ain't take this rib yet and he ain't make no sons, he make no heirs, don't take him. Let him go back to his house and have his rib for a certain time and get her pregnant, and then he could go off where he could possibly die. That's mercy and wisdom from the Lord.
No word.
Read the next verse out.
Okay. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted?
The Bible says the officers of God is supposed to declare which of you are a coward.
That's right.
Faint of heart and scared. Go ahead.
Let him go and return unto his house.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go back home. You ain't supposed to do this. You ain't supposed to drive no coward to war.
That's right. Right.
Read on.
Lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart.
Lest this sickness called cowardice permeates through the entire army.
That's
We
right.
want no cowards in our camp.
That's right.
Let their colors fly. Such a point for being a coward, and you simple as hell for taking him to. You don't force no coward to fight, man.
That's
Leave
right.
him. Leave him be. No sweat. No sweat. And listen, this is such a lack of brotherhood too. He might come out the heart of the wall. You don't embarrass him, drag him all over the floor. Other people looking at this shit. You don't lose about 10 men right here.
Yeah.
You ain't the Lord's people. You ain't got the wisdom to deal with people to be the Lord's people, man. The Bible speaks against this. It
That's
says,
right.
don't take them. Let them go home.
That's right.
And not just for them, but you don't want that sickness of being coward, of being scared, to start to ooze through the damn camp. You don't want that shit, man.
That's right.
You want bravery. Listen, cowardice is contagious just as well as bravery, as courage.
That's right.
That's right.
Very contagious, man. And in here, brother, under the Lord, there's no cowards in our camp, man.
Right.
Courage is what you inspire, and courage is what you build. You're gonna fight to take this? Oh man, these is not the Lord's people if you all didn't understand that. I hope that's abundantly clear. These are not the Lord's people. Because if with all this riches and might and power, they would not fight for David's throne that Christ would sit upon. Surely the world should turn to a people who will.
That's right.
The world should turn to a people who will fight for David's throne.
Damn right.
Will fight for David's bloodline. And we ain't want no result. Listen, we'll build it ourselves. We'll build it ourselves and go to ourselves, and we will win. We will absolutely win. We will turn back many. Salaki, I yield. Boy, this is rough.
Salaki, Cap. Oh,
Go
man.
ahead.
What you saying is so right, man. I mean, it's nuclear. They showing their true colors. You understand? And what Christ said, if this was my kingdom, my servants would fight. Like, it came from the king himself. If this was my kingdom, my servant, he knew they was ready to get down. He had to stop Peter. But he knew he was getting ready to get busy. You understand? But here's a quote that I ran across by a man named Albert Camus. And the quote says, "Those who lack courage will always find a philosophy to justify it." And like that's why the Bible, like what you said, Captain. So because that disease will go viral in the camp.
Yes.
You understand? Which is why the Bible says that you don't consult with a coward in matters concerning war. You know what I'm saying? Get him out the room. Don't talk to him about it because he's not built for this. You understand? You understand? Like out of all of them unrolling the scroll and all that. Can I get one scripture? I'm sorry, because
come on, look at that.
When I see this here, like they better just leave us alone at camp from here on out.
Right,
Nobody better not say nothing to us at camp. You understand? Because these pictures right here are a Polaroid picture. You know what I'm saying? A Kodak moment. You know what I'm saying? What you see going on. Can I get Revelation 2 and 9? I'm gonna leave it alone. Look at this. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, man. You see what color socks they got on.
There's a little black under the ground, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You see what color socks he got on. And you know what I'm saying? And then they had pictures, they all under cars and all this. You know what those images say to the rest of the society in that area? That we're losing or we're about to lose. Why?
Yeah.
Fear.
Yeah, that's right.
And once fear get in the area, let me tell you something. I mean, it's worse than a glitch. It's worse than a glitch. It's a spirit. It's worse than that. It's worse than, you know what I'm saying? You get fear when a man's heart is pierced with fear. I mean, it don't matter. You can have a tummy gun. You can have all the kind of weapons you want. But if you ain't, it got to be in you. Can't be on you. Give me a scripture, my brother. Revelation.
The book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation. So like you said?
Keep going, my brother. You want
it? I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Listen, Christ is talking to the real children of Israel. He said, I know your works. I know your tribulation. He know our poverty. He know all the things that we going through in this place. Go ahead.
And I know thy blasphemy of them which say they are Jews
and guess
and
what?
are not.
If I could. And he said, even though we in poverty, he know we rich. Why? Because of this truth, man. Because of our bloodline, because of our culture, because of who our God is. We rich. And he know the blasphemy of them. Keep going.
Which say they are Jews.
There's a people who saying they are Jews. Keep going.
And are not. But are the synagogue of Satan.
Let me tell you something. This right here, if you want to know who the Lord's chosen people is, it can't be them because they are the only people saying they are God's chosen people and the world supposedly accepts it. You understand? They have put the sin in synagogue. They are the synagogue of Satan, and they are not God's chosen people. Christ said it here in Revelation. You understand? They are not in poverty. They're not going through tribulation. They got all these weapons, all these new forms of weapons, all these kind of air missiles and all this stuff, and they don't have any courage to fight. They got women out there fighting. And this is what you have in this country because they are not the Lord's chosen people, man. Because if that's their land, you got to pay the price for it.
Yeah.
If that's the land, if that's what you can't expect somebody else to fight for you. If that's your land, that's really who you are.
Yeah.
So I yield.
Yeah, they like to talk about, you know what I mean, but the Crips and Bloods are the fighting each other, unaliving each other for blocks. Right? Well, come on, go fight for your country. You know what I mean? Go fight, go spill your blood for your country if you want, you know what I mean, if you're about it. And then that picture you had up there, Cap, with the woman pulling that man. You understand? That joint is, you know what I mean, that picture right there, it's horrible. It's real, it's shameless. That's like your wife telling you, come on, go fight, baby. Go fight for us. Fight for us and the kids. And you like a coward. You ain't trying to do it. You understand?
Cap, this one here is even more rougher. Like they're sitting down. They're doing a sit down, like a civil rights sitting. And they say the clip is we prefer dying than serving in the IDF. Israel in battle over Haredi. And brother, there is women soldiers right there. Look, I don't know if you can see this woman right here through the damn bars.
Yeah.
I wish I could zoom in more. Look at how she looking down at them through the bars like, I'm going to war. I'm bleeding in war, menstrual cycle in war. I had to carry these 2 big gallon jugs on my chest in war. And you bastards wouldn't even bust a grape in a food fight. This cannot be the Lord's people. Surely this cannot be the Lord's people.
Right.
This cannot be the Lord's people. What is all the and listen, they said this fight has nothing to do with them. I don't understand it.
And it's a lot, Cap. But they enjoying the benefits of the land though.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
No, go ahead, Cap. I'm agreeing with you.
Right. They in the land, you know what I'm saying? Saying they this people, and we, seed of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. Like, I mean, that's blasphemy. What Christ said when that is a wicked, disgusting lie. This what you see here, for them to have that shield on and act like that is blasphemy. You blaspheme the children of Israel. You try to blaspheme the name of the Most High. You understand? They should cut all them tassels off of you. They should take all the wine, all the kosher wine out the temple. All of it should be taken. It should be stripped. You understand? Talking about Haredi. You should have been ready. Yeah, that's supposed. I gotta look at the translation tonight.
Oh boy.
Listen, man. I don't know, brother. Like listen, that's rough right there. That's rough right there. I don't know. Damn, man. Damn, you ain't wanna go to war for your people. I mean, there's Israelites right now, brother, would love to have a nation to fight for on that level.
Yeah.
There's brothers, who would just get together and for the zone. Like you saying, there's brothers fighting over blocks, over a bench, over a literal bench, a light pole.
Right.
You have a whole nation, stolen identity, stolen valor, billions of dollars a year in welfare,
right?
A whole defense budget, and you on the ground crying. Man, give us that budget, man. Give us all that wealth, all that power. Give it to us. See what we do with it. See what we do with it, man. This surely can't be people where the Lord said, send some people back. I'll deliver the nations to you with less men so the Lord could get the glory. This surely can't be that nation now. This can't be the nation of, again, descending from David and his mighty men, Benaniah and Joab and Abner and them, and this surely cannot be that nation. Listen, even in the Maccabees, you all remember in the Maccabees, there was one crew that wanted glory. Maccabees told them, stay and guard the garrison. Them niggas wanted glory, went out there and get people killed.
Right.
Maccabees back and check him and tell him, listen, you ain't come from no fighting pedigree, man. Your father them wasn't no warriors. But the brother still wanted to go and get some blood.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you come from that people?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, nah, thanks a lot. You done take me up about 10 notches there, brother. You done take me up about 10 notches there, brother. I might have to go read over that 13 tribe tonight, cover to cover, and come out for them next week, brother. That is insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, a Jewish man better not come up to camp. I'll be like, what you doing here still?
That's right.
What the hell you doing here still? You fighting a war crossing, you here, you are coward.
That's right.
You know, you are coward.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That is that your land? Go fight for it. You're stealing all the land.
You gotta show me a phone and tell him you'll call the IDF for him. Like how people like to frighten Issachar and them and say they're gonna call ICE.
Yeah.
They say they're gonna call ICE. You say I'm gonna call the IDF and they better hide that yarmulke. Put a bag over your head and you end up on a field somewhere with an AK in your hand. You know?
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Yeah. Hide that nose. You know what I mean?
God damn.
It's a lucky.
You know best. You know best now. You know best. Listen that.
Yeah.
Goes with them. God damn.
I'm telling you, buddy. Just watching this whole this whole war take place. You understand? You could clearly see that they're not us. They are not us. What they want to say from afar with the technology. You understand? Lord forbid that crowd strike happened to Israel. Who knows if Israel do the crowd strike on this place? Who knows? Right. Because if they get hit with it in the midst of a war with all the technology they have, what's going to happen?
Right.
They're done.
So
you understand?
If I could, Cap, that's like I didn't mean to cut you off, Cap.
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna jump in after. Go ahead, please.
Now, what you saying about how we fight, man? Like with the Crips, the Bloods, the Vice Lords, the GDs, the BDs, we fighting over corners, and then forget about it, you go to Mexico. I mean, with the cartel. I mean, they getting brutal, and they ain't got half of what they got over there. And they fight when our manhood is tested, and our livelihood is there. I mean, you see another side of Israel. You understand? You imagine, how we do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes, imagine giving us a land that's ours. A culture that's ours, and then get all the weapons and all that. You understand? But furthermore, if you just saying that that your God, that your rock is the rock of Israel, right? And then you know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, whom shall we fear? Whom shall we fear? And then this go on right here. The conversation is over about who the Jews are from this day forth. It's over. It's been over, but it's really over now. You understand? Right. Nobody shouldn't be telling us who. You say we ain't. Oh, so let me show you. That's who you talking about, the real Jew?
Come on, man.
With all them weapons, you talking about? Oh, so they are. Okay, well then they all go fight. Prove it. You understand? I'll be the devil's advocate this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Go prove it then. You know what I'm saying? Go prove who you are if that's the case. You understand?
Right.
Go over there and fight. Get it on. You understand?
Listen, Tap, I have a picture for you all that's going to blow your mind. It says Israel is an anti-Semitic country. We will go to jail, but not to the army. These damn fools think they're Muhammad Ali.
Oh,
look at that.
I don't know. I don't understand this here. This good night, brother. They'd rather go to jail than go fight for their country. Mind you, they're not oppressed. They're not living under occupation. They wasn't sold into slavery. It's not like the Germans making them fight for Deutschland.
Exactly.
This is you fighting for your own, and you don't want to go? All right, then.
And then let's just say the military moved in on an area and then pushed them people off the land. Guess who will be first to move on the land?
Yeah,
that will be them.
Yep.
Right.
They'll buy property and say, "Well, yeah, I want to plot right here." See, they want the benefits. See, that's the thing. They want the benefits of the land, but don't want the sacrifice. That's one thing that our God always pushed on us. Let us know sacrifice. You understand? Of course, obedience is better than sacrifice, but understand we understood the meaning of the word sacrifice. You understand? It was. I mean, you think about. I mean, with Joshua and Caleb, man. When that generation didn't want to go in the land, and they said that we was going, they would have fear on them. And Joshua and Caleb said, "We can take the land." You know what I'm saying? We're giants, but we can take them. That generation, the only two out of that generation that made it to that land was Joshua and Caleb.
That's right.
That's right.
Everybody else died in the wilderness. Them the only two, because God remembered their courage.
Yeah.
You understand? And then when they got in the land, they was up in age, and they said, "I still feel like a young man. I want to fight now."
Listen, remember when the angel came to the camp?
Right.
Who was it? Was it Joshua who came out and drew the sword and said, "Are you here for war or peace?"
That's right.
These niggas make a sign. These niggas make a sign.
And look, they don't even. They don't even
say a wicked generation seeking a sign. That's what he's talking about here. Damn.
And Cap, they don't even. They got it in English. They ain't even got it in the school. They don't even have it in English. Who you think you playing with, man? You ain't even got it in. What you doing putting it in English? You're supposed to have the connectors and the dots and all that.
Listen, God, the drop done scare the Hebrew out of the damn mouth.
The European come down.
That's the song, God.
I'm about to have a glitch or a meltdown on this podcast.
Listen, man. Hey, like clip this thing before they come together and push the button on us out. I'm done here, bro. God damn, I have some homework to do on these people here, brother.
Oh, man.
Listen, man. Pay your time. Go ahead, God.
They might want to say this video because it might not be up in the morning. You might want to say this. You might want to download this as soon as it's off. Because they're going to take this video down. So.
Absolutely well, brother. You know it. Hell. And with that, Israel, I ain't got nothing to say. But pay your tithes, man. Pay your tithes. Right. You see, they're dodging. They're a bunch of draft dodgers, man.
Yeah.
They're all draft dodgers, man. Pay your tithes. Support the truth. You know what I mean? Get up in this work, man. Get up in this work. Get on that corner and speak from the top of your lungs. Christ is black. The Jews is black.
That's right.
Black, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Join the manager this Monday 9 p.m. He's going to be on rocking it up. Come see him in Detroit doing that lecture fire weekend. We're going to catch you all next Saturday, Lord allow, man. We'll see you all. You have a shift because now it's not your fault. God damn, boy, this is some yellow bit.
With the brave ones. Lucky.
Get ready for an unforgettable experience at the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Join us as we bring together all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians under one banner for 4 days of powerful brotherhood and sisterhood.
I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived, they don't know how I did it. Got it
Day 1 kicks off with the round table Truth podcast featuring Captain of 13,000 Mauquai. Also, we will be having a breakfast and sip event at 12355 Gratiot Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Then, we will be having scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then later, we will be having game night. On August the 2nd, we will be having a street teaching and a food and clothing giveaway at the Detroit Transit Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then you could join 13 Shield Commanding General Yohana for a powerful discussion. Are demons real and are they among us? From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. After that, we will be having late night activities at our bar on 21530 Gratiot Avenue. On August the 3rd, we will be visiting the Charles H. Wright Museum from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And join us at the Action Impact Gun Range from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We having an album release party at Flood's Bar and Grill for none other than Captain of 13,000 of Cod Abaraya. Then, last but not least, we will be having the 7th annual Midwest Barbecue at Chandler Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is not like any other barbecue you ever been to. Bring your children, bring your family and friends. It's free food and it's a safe environment.
If only know that what is it?
Also, get you a room at our hotel for special rates. Book now for a comfortable stay close to all of the action.
Purchase your tracks today.
Support the Midwest Fire Weekend by donating to our GoFundMe. Visit the GoFundMe link in the description or scan the QR code to make a difference.
Boston, it made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. ISUPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage to?
We getting ready to have a Midwest Fire Weekend.
The ISUPK Chicago coming at you once again to let you know about the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Came to speak to you about some events we're having in Detroit, Michigan. Fire Weekend, Thursday, August 1st to Sunday, August 4th.
Inviting all single blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to our Midwest Fire Weekend.
And we know what it is. It's that time of the year again. It's the Midwest Fire Weekend, hosted by Captain 13,000 Mauquai, August 1st through the 4th.
Real ISUPK Kentucky here to invite every so-called Black, Hispanic, and North American Indian to the Midwest Fire Weekend, Detroit, Michigan, August 1st through the 4th.
Tune into the Midwest Fire Weekend from August 1st to the 4th.
Don't miss out on this incredible event. Join us for the Midwest Fire Weekend from August the 1st to the 4th. Visit www.isupk.com or scan the QR code for more information.